Money management. Hello ladies and gentlemen, I will be sharing with you a very inspiring topic on money management. Please make sure you subscribe to our channel, and turn on the notification button for more videos. Learning to manage your money, while you have more disposable income, is one of the greatest gifts you can give yourself when it comes to your retirement. One of the best things you can do, in order to prepare yourself for living on a fixed income that goes along with retirement, is to establish a budget and spending limit each month, and live within that budget. In fact, you might wish to establish a smaller budget than you actually think you will need in order to maximize the effect, and add a little padding to your savings account. Over time, the little savings can either provide a nice boost to your retirement fund, or a great night on the town as an occasional treat. Living on a budget is one of the most difficult things that many people will ever face. As a matter of fact, we have the nasty tendency to live at the very edge of our abilities, and overextend ourselves heartily. A good method for learning to create and establish a budget is to make a list of all your monthly spending, right down to your miscellaneous expenses, and convenience store and break room snacks and stops. Then add up the totals and see where you believe you can cut costs. Of course, it isn't enough merely to say you want to cut costs in certain areas, you need to create a plan of action for doing so. If you are creating greater costs by having an afternoon coffee or snack at work, see if you can bring them from home in order to cut costs. Cook one extra casserole per week, and freeze it in order to eliminate those last-minute fast food runs when you simply don't feel like cooking. Take baby steps when it comes to cutting costs, and over time you will find that you have learned to live with even less than you thought possible. In fact, you can make it fun by making it a challenge. See who can eliminate the most money from the budget each week and actually stick to it. The thing you do not want to do is deprive yourself to the point that you will eventually go out and undo all the good by splurging. You need to reward yourself along the way for the small steps you have taken. Set goals for saving as well as your budget, and you will find that you are much better prepared to budget your money. You are confined within that budget. While you are at it, you just might find that you've saved enough to increase your investments enough to bump your budget a good bit when the proper time comes. You do not have to have an all or nothing approach when you begin learning to manage your money, especially if you are making the effort before you reach the point of retirement. In case you have not subscribed, please subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification button for more videos. Little things we do on a daily basis that help us make more responsible decisions about our money will become habits over time. Those habits will serve you well throughout life and retirement. They will also help you prioritize your spending, once you are living with limited means, in order to decide what you can and cannot sacrifice in order to get the most out of life. Planning your financial retirement. What do you look at? While there was once a standard age for retirement in this country and people could count on their company pension plans or retirement funds to get them through their twilight years, we are finding that people are often living longer than their funds intended, and that their quality of life in these years is much better than in decades past. In fact, we are seeing a growing number of retirees that are dedicated to health and good, clean, fun living. This is something almost unprecedented throughout history, and yet our retirees are younger in many ways than ever before. This is where the problem kicks in for most. If you haven't heard, Social Security, which was meant to secure our golden years, is in serious financial trouble. Part of the reason for this is because people are living longer than was intended when this program was invented. For this reason, we are seeing more and more young people taking their financial retirement planning into their own hands, particularly as we are witnessing more and more retirees coming out of retirement in order to put food on their tables, because their retirement funds aren't enough to make ends meet. It's really sad to see those that must return to work in those years, where they should be watching their grandchildren playing rather than going into work day after day. If you don't want this to be you, then action needs to be taken. You cannot depend on Social Security for your retirement, and chances are that social services will be a long forgotten thing of the past by the time we reach retirement age. There are several things you can do that will help you when it comes to setting aside and investing money for your retirement. The earlier in life you begin socking away money for your retirement, the better. This of course does not mean that there is no hope if you wait until later in life, only that you will need to make more substantial investments and save more aggressively if you choose to wait until a later date. One thing you should carefully consider, when planning for your retirement, and setting aside funds for that end, is how much money you feel you will need, in order to have the quality of life you hope to have upon retirement. Many people are working longer than in the past in order to prolong their investment period. It helps if you set specific goals so that you have a number to work towards. You should discuss your plans and goals with a financial advisor from the very beginning in order to get the most accurate advice that is customized for your individual needs. Just as there are very few things in life that are one size fits all, the same holds true when it comes to planning for your financial retirement. We all have goals for our golden years. Some of these goals include jet setting around the world, while others of us seek little more than a modest existence, a garden to call our own, and a steady supply of good books to on our nightstands. There are all kinds of retirement plans, and they will each require their own unique and individual means of funding. One important thing you need to keep in mind is that while saving is great, investing is often the wiser option for increasing your funds and netting larger earnings upon which to retire. There is risk involved in investing, and you need to be aware of those risks before choosing to do so. However, there are many times where the rewards far outweigh the risks that are associated with investing. You should always discuss your retirement plans and goals with a qualified financial planner. He or she can offer advice and guidance that could make a huge impact on the scope of your retirement and your lifestyle upon retiring. Choose your planner with as much care as you choose the plan for your financial retirement, and you should be in good hands. Thank you for watching. Please look forward to another inspiring video. Hope you click that subscribe button above.